Well, for those of you who don't know, I am a baseball fan, and one of the teams I do not like are the New York Yankees. Um,
I can't believe you even said their names. But go ahead.
yeah. We this one of the teams I despise one of the most. It's kind of like how I feel about the Celtics. I despise about them, and it's a plethora of other teams. But we're talking about this specific player that had the opportunity to play with them, and it's not even just to play with them; it's just the contract that he was offered. So if you don't know who I'm talking about right now, just know he used to play for the San Diego Padres, and he is now a free agent. Still a free agent. Don't know why, but let's go ahead and bring him up. Good old Blake Snell. Blake, I'm not sure what you were thinking, my guy. Um, I do understand that you had a good season last year. You played with a team that should have done a lot better than what they did last year. But hey, I mean, it's not your fault. You played your part. But your agent, Scott Boris, is I guess he's telling you that you need to get more money. Um, the Yankees offered you a contract that was total of like $168 million, and you're looking for a contract worth about 200 million. Now, not to say that you don't deserve a big contract, but I think 168 million is more than enough, and you could be right now in spring training playing for somebody. But I feel like you and Scott Boras, we all know Scott Boras is a greedy guy. We know how greedy he can be as an agent because most of his guys are still free agents. So, and you're just the biggest name out of those. So I believe that you are just being a little too greedy, my guy. You have an opportunity to play for a team that I hate to say it, will more likely be in contention for a World Series championship this year because of all the moves that they made. They went and got Juan Soto. They were in the. They went and got. Dang, I had his name on my right in my head. It was another pitcher that they got this year. They were one of the people that was in contention to get Yamamoto and Shohei Otani, even though it didn't happen. But they were definitely in talks with that, and they made moves. They went and traded for Alex Verdugo, who was one of our players. Um, and now he done shaved his face and he still wears the chain. So I got to worry about seeing him in pinstripes this season. But Blake Snell, I just feel like you're not doing your due diligence and not putting yourself in the best position because I don't know another team that's going to offer you more money. Um, I could tell you I know a team that won't offer you even 168 million, and that's the Boston Red Sox because they not offering nobody no money right now. The only person that they offered was Yamamoto, but he decided to go ahead and go with the Dodgers, which is I'm not too mad at that. He got a better chance to winning there than he does here. But Blake, man, I feel like you are wasting your time just trying to wait for a bigger contract when that's just I don't see it happening. You might be sitting there until the first game of the baseball season if you're thinking you're going to get $200 million. So, Tony, what's your thoughts on that?
I think he'll get picked up. But see, I think the problem that he has now is they went out and signed another guy, another pitcher, after he declined, and they signed someone else, which means that now it makes it even more difficult for him to even sign with the that team up, you know, the pinstripe team. Um, so um, I don't know what he's thinking, right? So now he's really like for the Yankees to sign him, it's going to cost them even more money because they're going to be throwing away like $38 million if they sign him to right now because of the luxury tax that they signed him right now for. Let's just say they sign him for 1 year, right, and a $30 million contract. That means that they're going to be over the luxury tax. They're going to pay that luxury tax at 110% over it. So that's going to cost them $68 million, right? For that, they throwing away $38 million. So, that would be crazy. You can't. So here's one of the things you can't do. You can't go off of what you did in the past all the time, right? And what he's trying to go off of is that I think he won a Cy. All right, he think he's a Cy Young, former Cy Young winner, right?
Yeah, he is a former Cy Young winner.
So you can't go off of that all the time, man. You got to come in there and at some point in time, if you were in the desert, right, and someone offered you lukewarm water, right, are you going to say no because it don't have ice in it?
No, I'm taking that water. Sure, I'm thirsty.
Right. And that's basically what he did. He came in there and they offered him some tap water, right? Some room temperature water, right? It wasn't everything you wanted, but it's still water, right? And he decided that he wasn't going to drink, right? He said, "I'm not drinking it." So now he's going to probably go sign with like Minnesota or something like that, right? Sign with somebody, and for like maybe somewhere between, he'll probably sign a 1-year contract to prove himself, and he'll probably make somewhere between that $20-30 million contract or something like that, if that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't see if it's on a 1-year deal, I can't see the Red Sox not trying to sign him on a 1-year deal. Because the guy has an army of explosive arm, so people are going to try to do that. But I definitely understand why you have him in the doghouse.
Yeah, yes. I mean, Blake, man, got to do something about this, my guy. Are you going to sit there and not drink the water and just, be thirsty, or
he's definitely thirsty,
or you're going to quench your thirst? So it's all about your decision right now. So I respect the hustle, but in my opinion, you're just waiting for no reason. So Blake Snell, you get the call that everyone else gets. Welcome to the doghouse, my guy. You in the doghouse?
You're on top of the house, right? With